Hi, thanks for watching. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can increase your website's ranking in search results. That way you can get to the top of the first page and dominate all that search volume and all those leads coming directly to your business. Now, the good thing about SEO is that it can be specifically targeted for individual services and individual locations. So if there's any areas that you know that you're either not ranking high enough, you're having trouble with the competition, or you want to try to gain some more traction in, we can specifically target those and try to get results just for that. So to demonstrate this, what I've done is just taken your website and I put it into this tool that I use, and it shows me all the information that Google finds when it crawls your site that it uses to determine its position in search results, and then rates its strength and trust on a scale of 1 to 100. Now there are two factors that Google uses to determine how to rank a website, and the first is what's called the authority or trust that it has in your site. Now this basically boils down to a popularity contest because this trust or authority is gained when other domains or websites refer back to yours and then they create a link. And this acts as an endorsement that Google uses to build trust because others are vouching for you. So to give a quick example, if say the local news station did an article on their website and it said the top 10 best vacation rental management companies in Florida, and in that article the reader could click on a link and it would bring them to your website, that's considered one backlink from one referring domain. Now there's a lot of different types of websites that can refer back to yours, but the point is it's not just about the matter of the quantity of these links, it also has a lot to do with the quality. So certain websites are a little more spammy and not trustworthy. So we need to be finding domains or websites that are highly authoritative, but also relative to your industry. So that way Google recognizes them as relevant to you and trustworthy, and it transfers that trust or authority through the link to your website. Now, the second factor to determine your rank in search results is the content on your page. So if we take a look here, these are all the keywords and phrases that are being typed into Google search that are being found on your site, as well as the volume, the number of times per month that they're being searched. So this is where we do a little bit of research to find, like I said, if there's specific services or locations that you want to try to get some traction in, we find the highest volume keywords relative to those and make sure that those are being included and then also ranked properly on your site so that way you can get that search volume. So for instance, property management Gold Coast. Say this was an area that you wanted to get some more business from. There are 700 searches a month in that area for this specific keyword. So right now you're at position number 63 and it was going down. So that's going to put you somewhere on the 7th page. If you wanted to try to get traction here, and if you were up on the first page, those 700 people searching would see your website every month. And then we're very conservative, and Google Analytics estimates about 10% of total search volume converts into a lead for the business, whether through calling you directly or a form submit email to the website. So that's a potential of 70 leads coming in every month. Now, I don't know exactly what your percentage or close rate is for people that contact you and actually turn into customers. And obviously, it varies as far as the profit margin from customer to customer. But you can just see how the sheer volume of leads coming in can definitely add to some revenue at the end of the year. And that's just for one keyword phrase. So we can repeat that same process for all the keywords relevant to whatever services or areas you want to try to target and make sure that you're getting all that volume. Now, there is a formula that Google uses to find these keywords on your site. So if we take a look at the page here, I think the layout and everything is great. We've got all the information that people could possibly want right at the top. It's mobile optimized, so click the call. What I would suggest is, in order to be more relevant in the search results for specific areas, we would want to add some content onto those corresponding pages. The reason being is Google doesn't really care much about what the layout is of their website. It's a computer, so the first thing it's going to do is just come in and count all the words on a page. Now, it generally is looking for a minimum of about 1,500 words on a page because it assumes that the more information you have, the more of an expert you are, and then therefore the more likely it is to recommend you. Kind of the difference between a single reference book and an entire series of encyclopedias. So while it's counting all those words, it's also searching for the keywords. So any of your services or locations. Now this is where the number of words on the page really comes into play because you're only allowed to have one of those keywords for every 150 words of text on the page. So the more services or locations or keywords in general you want to be found for, that's the more content that needs to be added or in order to support it. And then additionally, in order to qualify a keyword, the 150 words of corresponding text has to be describing and relevant to that particular keyword. So for instance, we're talking vacation property management and you want it to be in a specific area, the 150 words of that content would have to be specifically talking about vacation rental management and that area in order to qualify that as a keyword. So how this works in the search results, the first thing that's always going to come up is what's called the map pack. This is a great area to be into because a lot of business comes or a lot of traffic comes to these top 3 sites. So there are ways to optimize your business listing, your Google business profile to try to get in here. However, it is also location specific. So if it's too far outside of your area, it's going to be more difficult to rank. But there are lots of things you can do, as far as filling out as much information in here as possible. So all your services, the area, even your hours of operation. Then you're allowed 750 characters, your business description. You want to try to fill that out completely, even add some keywords in there. And then a big part is adding photos that are geotagged and located from within that service area, as well as posting onto your profile on a regular basis, because Google rewards activity. The more activity on this, the more it feels that you're relevant since you are active on your profile. Then you want to collect as many reviews as you can, and then get as many of what's called citations, which are any time that your name, address, and phone number appear in an online directory. Those would include things like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Super Pages, Better Business Bureau. They're usually all free. It just takes some time to find them, register your business, and then input all the information as it's shown on your Google business profile. And then you want to be listed in more directories than anybody else on this list. So then underneath that, this is what we call the organic search results. Now, this is where the more authority or trust that Google has in your site, the higher up on the list you're going to rank. So this is where getting more of those links or referrals will help you climb and outrank the competition. So that way, once you are at the top, you'll be getting all that search volume and all those leads coming directly to your business. So I hope this information was helpful and it shows you how we can help scale some of your online presence. Like I said, whether it's for the entire website or whether it's just for specific services and specific areas that you're looking to try to make up some traction in. But please feel free to reach out if you have any questions or if you'd like to go into any further details. We could talk about those specific goals and then do some research on our end to find out exactly what it would take for you to reach those. I appreciate your time and look forward to speaking with you.